welcome to the 2025 Santa Parade here in lovely downtown McMinnville, Oregon. My name is Holly Spencer, sitting in for my good friend Walt Height, who couldn't be here this year to help support the parade, and I'm sitting next to my new friend here, Larry.
Hi, my name's Larry Miller, and this is my first year of doing this. I think this is going to be a great McMinnville Santa Parade. We have a nice crowd forming, and the weather has held out, which is always cool in the great state of Oregon in the Northwest.
You never know what you're going to get doing a parade in late November, December weather. And we saw a little bit of rain coming earlier today, mildly panicked, but hey, I'll take this. This is beautiful weather for this parade. And many of you may know that have seen this parade year after year, that it heads all the way down to the end of 3rd Street, where there is one of the oldest sequoia trees in the state.
Wow, that's
one
cool.
of the, not oldest, let's say, one of the tallest, I think,
right.
Coming in at 150 feet. I've done my research.
Good.
And a couple of years back, it was very difficult for the fire department to get the lights up on that tree, so they took a break, brought in some artificial trees for a few years, thinking that might be a safe route. Then eventually started helicoptering a smaller tree in for a few years. I think that was around 2008, I read that.
Yeah, okay.
But the community was missed that old grand sequoia, so we're really happy that they've brought that back. They've decorated that, the lights. I don't think they quite get to the top of that tree because it is a big sequoia, but it's beautiful. They're going to light it up once Santa comes through the parade and kicks off the official Christmas season here in McMinnville, Oregon.
And this parade's been going on since 2011, which is really great to see that they've been able to continue it. And at first, when the parade started, it was separate. You had the Santa parade and the tree lighting, but around 2011, 2012, they combined both. And so that's a great thing to see.
Yeah, I think I heard that they were doing a morning parade. I don't remember that myself, but a morning and then some sort of, don't quote me, starlight parade or something like that, where Santa would come out and light up the tree. I don't know. It makes perfect sense to do it this way. One parade. The community is in force. This is such a well-supported event, and we're just so happy and lucky to live in such a beautiful community.
And we have a lot of sponsors also that sponsor the parade.
We do. I have a short list here. It looks like Scott's Automotive is one sponsor, Embold Community Credit Union, Recology, Empower, and Branch Geary. They're a design firm, and they're one of our sponsors, so we want to thank them for sponsoring this parade. Some of them will be walking in this parade. A couple of them are just a happy sponsor, so thank you.
And there's a lot of volunteers that are involved in the McMinnville Santa Parade. And as always, if you want to get involved, that's definitely possible. Just connect with the McMinnville Downtown Association.
That's right. That's right. They've been helping support this parade for a number of years. It's just a wonderful tradition. Hi, Dad.
And we have family here. We have Holly's father's here. Hello, sir.
Here.
How are you today?
Good.
Good.
Above ground.
That's a positive. I always want to be above ground.
Yeah, that's my dad. Okay. Hey, I read about another tradition here. Dad, get out of the picture. Take him. I read about another tradition here. I took notes on it. Back in the 1900s, early 1900s, a holly tree was planted nearby in the neighborhood off a cow somewhere, and one of the owners would pass out holly boughs to anyone in the community to just try to continue and support the holiday spirit in this city. I thought that was a really lovely thing to read about. I don't know that that's still going on, but I heard it was John Day that used to, in the 50s, cut off pieces of that holly tree and hand it out to the locals. Pretty neat.
And we're still waiting for the parade to get started. Hopefully it should get started here in a few minutes. And also I see more people coming, and that's going to be great. There's a lot of kids here. I know candy will be passed out when I went and spoke to some of the folks in the parade. So hopefully the kids will be safe as they grab that candy off the streets.
Right. Don't go running in front of a tire, for Pete's sake. But it is such a nice small town feel, this parade. I used to bring my daughter here when she was a baby. We lived just a couple blocks away, and man, she would just rake it in.
Right.
Especially if you came when it was raining. She brought a bag and she'd get little stuffed toys, all kinds of candy. It was really, really neat.
Yes. And, I don't know if this is true or not, but someone told me when I first moved to McMinnville, I haven't been to McMinnville that long ago, that when at one time after they put the lights on the tree, that someone came by and they saw a cat running up the tree. And I don't know if this was a true story or not, but I thought this would be a great story to say during the McMinnville Santa Parade.
I've not heard that one. I'm going to have to do my research. Hey, I hear some sirens.
And here is Yamhill County Sheriff Office is coming right now. As you see, they're coming through. They've been in the parade since the beginning for the last 13 years.
Oh, this is a familiar sight with the horses. Beautiful. Look at them wearing some Santa hats, too. Some very calm horses for such a crowd.
Yes,
Sirens
they
going
are.
off.
Yes, they're very calm.
Well trained. And the sun is going down here in McMinnville, which makes these lights, these Christmas lights, pop even more. The sheriff's posse of Yamhill County is walking past us right now.
And I spoke to one of the sheriffs by the name of Officer McMahon, who's been here for 13 years, and it was, and he's local to the community, and that was great to see.
Awesomeness. Ooh. Well, they're showing all their stunts, aren't they? Okay, there's our first Grinch sighting. It's just a picture, but we're gonna count how many Grinches we see in this parade today.
And look at the golf cart.
All right.
Very cool.
There's a familiar sight, that rescue boat with the lovely Christmas tree at the front. I've seen them out on the river. I've seen them out on the Willamette and Newburgh, I believe. Handy group to have if you're in need. Oh, here's the first round of candy.
And here's the first round of candy.
It's nice of the sheriffs to drop it off in the kids' hands and not just throw
And
it
the
willy-nilly.
kids are pretty excited to get that first round.
Got to make it last. It's a long street. It's a long stretch.
As we wait for the second float,
Yeah,
this is your first year, Holly, of doing this, and how do you like it so far?
This is the first year of me doing the Santa Parade. I've done the UFO parade twice, a long stretch in between, but it's just so fun, and it goes by so quickly. And Larry, you've been here before to watch, and kind of you've worked here at McMinnville.
I volunteered
Community
here at
Media.
the McMinnville Community Media. It's a great place if folks want to ever come down and volunteer.
Oh, it looks like we've got some Wildcats here. Linfield College. Now, I know that they were talking about this bus trying to navigate this big turn when the camera hits this bus. It is a dandy. This is the bus that carries Linfield College students, that carries the musicians, the theater students, of course, the football team, the baseball team, the basketball teams, to any event. This is the district field trip bus. And today, walking in the parade with Linfield College are prospective students, some alumni, some staff, and of course, current students. Look at the size of that thing. Go Cats! The cats are coming. That's what they wanted us to shout out. The cats are coming.
Next, we have up Mac Water and Light.
Another corner to negotiate with a long float. Look how fancy that is.
And Mac Water and Light have been in McMinnville for quite some time, but this is actually their first year in the parade.
I was going to say, I don't remember ever seeing McMinnville Water and Light in the parade, so this is very welcome sign.
And this is a very cool truck that's going down the road here on 3rd Street.
Well, they've got the lights, right? They've got the power.
Yes, they do.
Wait a second, is that a Grinch I see? Boy, they are all decked out. Very nice display for a first year. And then, of course, coming around the corner next is Vanderveer. Dance studio here in McMinnville. They teach, Kathleen Vanderveer started this company 26 years ago. This is the 26th season. She also has a studio in West Lynn, so some of these marchers today dancing to Blue Blue Christmas theme are from West Lynn as well as McMinnville. They have 400 students total, approximately, at their studio, and there are 45 kids today dancing in this parade.
Next coming up is Mac Stage, Light of the World Shine.
Another familiar sight.
Mac Stage has many good productions locally here in McMinnville.
And coming around the corner now is Kona Ice. Now, I have seen this truck at various PTA events in the community. They are obviously selling icy treats. They can go wherever you need them. This is their second time in the parade. It's family owned. They serve any entity in Yamhill County that needs someone for a party or a fundraiser. So check them out, Kona Ice, out of McMinnville.
Next coming around the corner is Frontier.
Look at that cute little ice truck there. I mean, it can never be too cold for an ice cup, right, Larry?
Never
look at
too
all those
cold.
flavors.
Never too cold.
That's a kid's dream right there. Oh, is that a gingerbread man?
That is a
in the back of that truck?
gingerbread
Look
man.
at that.
Look at that. By Frontier.
Very, very nice.
This is their first year in the parade.
We got some more horses here. I believe this is a familiar sight here, Source Farms. And I remember seeing this bull in parades past. Eat more beef, she's saying, eat more beef. Source Farms is out of Carlton. They source several restaurants in McMinnville. They're available, do a lot of catering.
Next up is BC Harley Racing Team. The BC Harley Racing Team will be having a charity toy drive on 3rd Street on December the 19th from 1:30 to 2 p.m. And they'll be taking all their donation of toys to the McMinnville Hospital. So if you would like to bring a toy down, do so on December 19th between 1:30 and 2 p.m. on 3rd Street, and they will be taking that toy to the McMinnville Hospital.
And they are partnering here with Fox Towing out of Sherwood, I believe. BC Harley Racing out of McMinnville does most of their racing in Woodburn. Very loud. Oh, and here we have another one of our sponsors. This is Embold. Embold Community Credit Union. They showed up here in McMinnville about 3 years ago, and I talked to this is a big title. This is a financial literacy workshop that the branch offers out of their facility here in McMinnville. I spoke to the community development specialist, and he's saying that business is growing steadily here. They're happy to be in McMinnville, and anyone that wants to learn more about finances can just go take a free class.
Next, we have an Abundant Life Pentecostal Church, and this is a great bus they have here. And this church has been around McMinnville for several years.
Little Frosty the Snowman waving at us. Very nice, very nice. Looks like Abundant Life has quite a showing. They've got their famous bus that you may have seen around the community over the years, and I believe they're also pulling this float behind the bus.
Yes, they have 2 floats in the parade this year. Next, we have the Rotary coming up next. And the Rotary does a lot of volunteer work in the community.
It's a nice festive looking float, lots of lights. Again, the sun's going down. There's some pink in the sky still, but these lights are just looking beautiful.
And I'm so glad the weather has stayed calm this year. No rain.
That's a tent on the back of that pickup. I don't know what it is about wintertime seeing tents. I start thinking about making my camping reservations now. I've done a little winter camping. It's not so bad. A little cold,
I've done some winter camping too. And
yeah.
Yes, but it's cool. But I think I want a little bit more comfortable winter camping.
Yeah. No more sleeping on the ground for you.
No more sleeping on the ground.
It does hurt, I have to say. It does hurt, especially if you're camping in the cold.
And we have the Scouts of America here.
And again, you're tuning in to 2025 Santa's Parade in spectacular downtown McMinnville, Oregon. I'm Holly Spencer, missing my good friend Walt Hype. I want to thank him for letting me sit in for him while he's on vacation with his family, with my new friend Larry Miller.
Yes.
You used to volunteer here at McMinnville Community Media.
I did volunteer here at McMinnville Community Media. And again, I say it's a great place to come down if you want to learn about how to work in media relations.
Yeah, they seem to be very open to bringing in people and new ideas. They're always working on something. It's if you didn't know they were here, well, stop on by, see what they have to offer. I see a bunch of kids here coming around the corner. This has got to be the McMinnville Youth Cheer. A bunch of cheering going on. This is about their 18th time in the parade. They are no stranger to our Santa parade. They have about 100 athletes right now, ranging from kindergarten to the 8th grade. They travel around the state of Oregon. They compete in cheer events. They cheer at youth football and basketball games. Go Grizzlies.
Next we have upcoming is Lums. Lums is a local auto dealership here in McMinnville. They've been in McMinnville for about 5 years now.
And they are partnering this year in the parade with Davison Auto Parts, which is no stranger to the community, in their vintage vehicle. Boy, that's in pristine condition. What a beauty. Maybe they're throwing out car parts. Oh, hats. They're throwing out ball caps. Very nice. Look at that truck. Oh, okay. We've got McMinnville, Jeep, Ram, and Mazda coming past the parade line right now. They took over the old Jim Dorn site when you're first coming into town. Around near Bunn's Village 2 years ago. This is their first time in the parade. They're unique because they have Dodge, Jeep, and Mazda all in one location. And they like to say, count on clear. That's their motto. Clear communication, honest, experienced people who are out just to earn your business the old-fashioned way. So stop by and see them. McMinnville, Jeep, Ram, and Mazda.
Next, we have Recology. And Recology actually has been in business for over 100 years. They've been in McMinnville since 2011. And they are a completely employee-owned company.
Well, I see another Grinch there. They are, again, one of our sponsors for the parade this year, so we want to give a shout-out again to Recology. Those guys work hard, rain, sun, rain, sleet, snow, ice, you name it. They're out there taking care of things, taking care of our garbage and recycling. And there's my old neighbors, Steve Gale, with his towing company. Look at that amazing rig that they have. I know that Gale's Towing has helped me out a few times over the years in need. A few times in the last few months, Gale's has helped me out. And with that rig, they can handle just about anything. Gale's Towing out of McMinnville.
Next, we have JB Landscape, which is a local landscape company. It's been in McMinnville for 20 years. It covers Yamhill, Washington County, and Marion counties.
I tell you, landscaping is one of the best investments I ever made. Okay, this is Counter Offer. They do custom counters and showers. This is their second time in the parade. They're out of Independence. They're family owned and operated. Counter Offer. And go ahead there.
Oh, next we have Quick Fix Handyman. Again, another local company.
Yeah.
It's been around for about 5 years.
And I believe this is their third time walking in the parade. They're also family owned and operated. And that's a cute float. Look at all that. Elves and trees and just very, very festive. Looks like that elf is having a heck of a hard time keeping his head up.
We got some dance moves happening now in the parade.
Oh, it is. It's Chehalem Valley Dance Academy. This is their fourth or fifth time marching in our parade. They, like many other dance companies around the area, will be putting on a production of the Nutcracker. Theirs goes up December 7th. It's a charity performance. They offer classes of all genre, all levels, from children through adults. So check them out, Chehalem Valley Dance Academy. Oh, and then we've got the Seroptimists out of McMinnville. They are no stranger to the parade. They are a women's service organization supporting women, girls in our community. And next year they will celebrate their 75th anniversary as a club in McMinnville, Oregon, which is pretty outstanding. I asked them how they're going to celebrate. That remains to be announced, but congratulations to them.
Next, we have a Family Place. A Family Place tries to help local children in the community. And they're always looking for volunteers at Family Place, regardless whether it's 1 hour or all day. So if you ever want to volunteer for something for children, it's a great place to do that.
All right. They told me that I would hear them coming before I saw them, and I can definitely hear that rattle in that old vehicle. This is the Yam Hill Fire Volunteer Association. They're all volunteers, and they are always looking for volunteers to help out of Yam Hill, Oregon. They were formed in 1896. Geez, that was around the time my great-grandmother was born. This here is a 1957 Dodge. This is the first brand new vehicle that Yam Hill Fire Department purchased back in 1957. It does have that very distinct rattle. And smell. I can definitely smell that.
Those gears are shifting. Oh, we may have a mechanical issue. Yes.
Ah, there we go.
They were able to get the
Right on.
Yam Hill County truck started.
1957 was a long time ago. My dad would say it was yesterday, but that was a long time ago.
And here we have the A and B tree service. And they remove trees, they prune, they stump, they grind, and they've been around in McMinnville for over 10 years.
It looks like a very capable machine right there. Oh, we have a Grinch here.
And I think this is our second Grinch for tonight.
At least. Oh, the aerial arts. We've got Earth and Elevate Aerial Arts. They offer classes. There's a little church downtown that they offer classes, but they also have a facility out at Rivergate where they offer aerial training for kids and adults alike. It's a new space. The business is steadily growing. They've been around for about 3 years. I know my daughter has been dying to try aerial arts. They have a brand new competitive team. They just performed in Los Angeles this past November. I don't know how they did, but that's really exciting for a new company. Really fun to watch aerial arts.
Next we have Hope on the Hill. And this is a church-sponsored food and clothing pantry. And they accept all types of donations. And if you ever want to get involved, please connect with hopeonthehill.org. And we have more folks passing out candy.
Oh, we still have so much Halloween candy, and then we've got the Christmas candy coming, and oh my, sugar overdose here. But it's all for a good time. And then a very familiar outfit coming around the corner here, Marchant Dance Corporation. They're about to put on their 54th annual production of the Nutcracker, December 19th, 20th, and 21st. They're now out of Amity, though. They used to be in downtown McMinnville in the old Taylor Hardware space, I believe. Just a wonderful group of people.
This is really a beautiful float.
Yeah, it is. Very nice, and no doubt some of the dancers.
Next we have coming up is the Mission of McMinnville. And they have been in Mac for about 1 year. They're located on 11th and Baker. And I spoke to Pamela, and Pamela stated helping to give back to the community was the message that the mission of McMinnville wanted to relay to the public.
Very nice. This is Float Livability Oregon. They're supporting local families, farmers, advocating for immigrant community here in the county. Obviously promoting here for Marvin Bernard and Cindy Johnson, who are running for seats.
Next, we have coming into the picture is a vintage fire truck, which is lit up.
Oh, very much so.
And that is James Riedman's truck, vintage fire truck. And he stated to me, and I do not know if this is correct, but I'm just passing on the message to the folks here listening or watching, that this bus has less gas than a Prius does in 1 year because it's a V8 gas engine. Now, I do not know if that's an accurate statement, but I'm going to pass it on.
Well, I spoke to him very briefly, and he said this vehicle is really weird, his words. The system was patented right before the end of World War I. So we are looking at the McMinnville Garden Club, and they are no stranger to the Santa Parade. Next year, they are celebrating 100 years as a club, and they've got some little banner carriers, some volunteer Santa Gnomes, I'd like to call them, carrying the banner for their club. Just a fun group of ladies, very eager to participate in the parade again.
Next we have up is Henderson House. And Henderson House provides culturally aware and outreach education and services for survivors of domestic and sexual violence through leadership, hope, respect for thriving families. And also who you're seeing is Amanda Farmer, who was the winner of the Crown of Yam Hill.
Hi, Amanda.
The Crown of Yam Hill event has been held 2 years. And it's a great opportunity if you'd like to come out and support Henderson House.
And then here we have Gallery, Ballet, and Tap, led by Edwina Castle. And there she is once again in the back of her pickup truck. They also have a production of the Nutcracker that will be performed at the Gallery Theater just a few short blocks away from here. They'll be doing 3 shows, December 19th and 20th. And 20th is, hey Edwina, is a matinee and an evening performance. And tickets are only available at In Cahoots here in McMinnville. So you can look them up for information on their website. But when you want to get those tickets, go over to In Cahoots, and maybe you can find some stocking stuffers there too, because that's such a fantastic local store. And of course, we want to support local businesses here in our community.
Next we have coming up is the Yamhill County and Polk County Princesses. Yamhill County Princess was Chloe, and the Polk County Princess was Grace.
Wow,
And I think that this truck is really cool.
That's a cow on wheels.
That is a really
Not
cool
that, that's a puppy.
And there's the puppy, the star of the event so far.
Oh, are they cold? Are those gals cold? Very sweet dog there walking in the parade. Looks like he's smiling.
Next we have coming up is the Oregon Equipment Sales.
It looks like Washington Roofing. Okay, Washington Roofing. Now they have walked in the parade in years past, but it has been a while. This is their first time in maybe about 8 years, they told me, walking in the parade, and they're offering free inspections. They're handing out flyers tonight for discounts on gutter cleaning, roof cleaning, things like that. No stranger to McMinnville, very well-known name, Washington Roofing on the outskirts of town, headed toward Lincoln City.
Next we have coming up is Hello Care, and they provide private in-home care services for seniors and veterans. They've been in the local community since 2020.
Boy, yeah, it is true. When you need them, they are there. Hello Care. And next around that corner is the McMinnville Grizzly basketball. This is the boys team represented. The varsity fellas are in the front. The JV is in the middle, and the freshmen are in the back. Varsity this year has about 12 people. The JV team has 10 people. Head coach is Tucker. Oh, boy. I didn't get his last name. Sorry about that, Tucker. Anyway, this is his second year as head coach, but he has been involved with the McMinnville basketball team for a few years now. This is their first time in the parade. December 3rd is their first away game in Roseburg, and then December 5th is their first home game here in McMinnville.
And finally we have Empower, which is a custom nutrition bar company. And they've been around in McMinnville since 2022. And as you can see, their theme is ambitious, nutritious, and delicious.
Very big supporter of local workers here in the community, so that's a welcome entity to have.
And I think this is their first year in the parade.
It is their first year. And again, Empower is one of our sponsors for this year's 2025 Santa Parade, so we want to thank them for stepping up and being that sponsor.
And even though we're going to the end of the parade portion, there will be a Christmas tree lighting at the end of 3rd Street. So if anyone's interested in that, that should be occurring here in about less than an hour or so. And it's a beautiful event.
Well, around the corner here, we should be seeing the main man coming around the corner here any second. He's got quite the entourage. Oh, I think I see him. He's coming. He's got quite the group with the McMinnville Fire District escorting Santa Claus in.
Wants to make the big entrance.
That is quite a big entrance. I don't remember so many fire trucks introducing Santa to our parade, but this is very cool.
This is what everyone's been waiting for.
And he's maneuvering that fancy corner there in the famous truck number 1. It is Santa Claus in the flesh.
So I'm sure I don't have to introduce who this person is, so I'll just let everyone who's listening and watching just soak in Santa.
Santa is having a good time. This is great to see. I mean, he is one busy fella, you know, so for him to come to our parade, this is pretty spectacular. And you can hear the kids so excited to see their hero.
Everyone is always excited to see Santa.
And again, remember, after this parade, Santa will be stopping at that giant sequoia tree at the end of 3rd Street, where they will sing a few Christmas carols. Santa will say some magic words and light up the tree, and the season will have officially begun. It doesn't get any better than that. What
No.
a wonderful parade, wonderful weather. He's being escorted out by the McMinnville Police Department. Thank you to them. They're waving to the crowds here. Santa's got a lot of kids to wave to.
Another beautiful shot of 3rd Street in McMinnville.
And that about wraps that up for the parade this year. Such a perfect event, a perfect day for this. The weather held out. It's warm. Spirits are high, and so thank you, Larry, for doing this with me. This has been a lot of fun.
Well, thank you, Holly, for inviting me. This has been a great experience. I hope I have the opportunity to do this next year. And again, if you have the opportunity to come down to McMinnville and join in for the McMinnville Santa Parade, it's a great place to be for you and your family.
It is.
And I guess at this time we're going to be signing off here
Yeah.
very soon.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year. Bye, all.
Take care, everyone. Bye.